Hello and welcome back to Marco Plays Pixel Tactics Online World 2. In the previous episode, we kicked Eric's butt, even if he made my attacks randomly target things. And in this episode, we're gonna be looking at a few new things. In case you guys didn't notice, the menu screen is much more amazing looking. We recently just released a new patch that gives us way more awesome menu screens and awesome menu music. So now our collection looks something like this. And when you edit decks, you can look at this. And instead of having that really ugly list on the right, you can just look at the cards. And it's awesome. And these are all the leaders, these are all the heroes, card backs, and my lands. It's pretty awesome, it's pretty rad, but that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is the campaign. Time for me to go back to World 2. And since we beat Eric last time, let's beat his girlfriend. That's not gonna be an easy task though, because Calistar is one of the more aggressive characters in the game, but we'll try to survive with our awesome deck. Okay, so this is an interesting opening hand since it contains a few good things. Number one, it contains 2 warriors, which are great frontline units. Number 2, it contains a Twin Blade, which is one of my big combo pieces. And number 3, Lightning Elementals. Lightning Elementals are just so versatile, man. They have Swift, so they have effective Magic the Gathering haste. So that means they're very flexible, because wherever they end up going, you can immediately use them. And should you need an extra attack or just extra damage, a Lightning Elemental is pretty good. So I'm gonna keep this hand. It's a pretty lucky hand. Oh my goodness, not good. So, Calistar's ability is that when she's first player, her heroes have strength 3. When she's second player, her heroes have armor 1. So the second part of that ability, armor 1, is not that good, because it just means that I deal 1 less damage to them when I attack them. That's not that good. But the first ability, strength 3, is crazy. Because most units have like 6 health, but 3 attacks. So it usually takes 2 attacks, but giving it plus 3 means that she can one-shot most units. It's a good thing, however, that I have these warriors. The warrior is not a child, and allows me to tank most of those hits. Here's the plan. I want to summon the Twin Blade in the flank next turn. So that means I need something to protect it, which means I need to summon a warrior there. However, I also want something to protect me, because next turn she'll have a bunch of 6 attack units, and I don't want them going into my poor face. So I'll summon the other warrior here. But the third action will be for me to draw a card, so it's better for me to draw first. A Magic Student. Not good right now, but might be good later. The Magic Student's a powerful card. It's a support card. It's a draw engine. The Magic Student allows you to draw a lot of cards if she's in the vanguard or flank. And then in the rear, she can deal 2 damage. It's not that much, but 2 damage can be useful. However, the big thing about her is her order, which is reload, which allows you to put all the cards in your hand back in your deck and then draw equal to the number that you put back. So if you have a bad hand, she's pretty good. But I have a good hand, so we might summon her in the rear instead. There's the Overlord. There's the Fighter. Oh my goodness. So this is how Calistar plays. She tends to front load her units so that during the switch, where she's first player, she'll have a lot of power, and she can... Because next turn, this will be 7, 6, and then another 7. That's 20 damage. That's insane. So what's the plan? Twin Blade summon, and then draw 2. So I should probably draw 2 first. Interesting. This changes the plan a bit. I want to summon the Doppelganger. My deck goes long, which means that I try to last long and have a lot of options in my hand to clear my opponent's field. Cloning a bunch of warriors or cloning a bunch of Twin Blades is pretty good, so the plan's gonna be this. We need to summon the Twin Blade and protect it, and we're gonna summon an unprotected Doppelganger. So this might die immediately to her fighters, but that means her fighters are attacking the doppelganger instead of the warriors. And having live warriors is pretty good, so I think this is the plan. Let's see what she does. Okay, there's a ranger. Okay, she just drew cards. So right now I actually have nothing I want to play in the rear. So it's better for me to just draw 3. Let's see if that plan changes. Ooh, Lancer. So here's the deal. Magic Student and Lancer are pretty good. Magic Student has Meteor 2, which allows me to deal 2 damage to something. That thing will be the Guardian, or the Vanguard unit in front of the enemy leader. Then I will play the Lancer to kill it so that I can deal a ton of damage with these guys. So normally you'd want to summon the Lancer in the rear so that you can repeatedly use the ability of Finisher Kill, but it might die. So it's better for me to put the Magic Student so I have a way to damage the enemy, and then I'll just play the order. So I'm summoning Magic Student now, which means I can still draw 1 more. And that's a fighter. So Magic Student goes here, and that Meteor 2 will be very useful. So Meteor 2 is not really that powerful, but this is where it gets used. It just goes to show that even if the unit's primarily used for card draw and fixing your hand, it still has alternative uses like Meteor 2. Plus, it's a quick spell, which gives me more actions to possibly draw into more powerful combo pieces. That's it. So she has a Priestess. Oh no. That's 9 attack. Okay. There goes the doppelganger. Alright. So that's relatively good. So she's first player. That means in the rear, she'll be able to kill one of my front guys, the warrior or the other warrior, because she has intercept killer. So that means she'll deal 12 damage to whatever she attacks. So I should draw cards. But I need to have power on the board. So it may be good to summon the fighter here. We'll see. Ooh, there's a mastermind. But we need more power on the board. Sure, let's do this. Alright, there's a squire. So we summon you here. So my plan for the next few turns is going to be just keep drawing cards and hopefully get more combo pieces. I didn't get my Pistolier, but this will show you the strength of my deck, what my deck revolves around, and to the switch. So since I'm second player now... Oh! Okay. That was less terrifying than I thought it would be. So again, it's easy mode, so the AI is not actually performing the most optimal moves all the time. So at this rate, I'm expecting one of these 3 to die. Just hopefully it's not this one, but we'll see. So the plan right now is to just draw cards. That's not that useful. This is pretty useful. So, again, I activate Pot of Greed. That allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck. And there's the Pistolier, but it's a bit too late for you now. Okay, so he takes the bullet. Alright. So, this guy will die. So here's the plan. I will Meteor this, Finisher kill it, and then summon a Lightning Elemental to attack. So that's 2 actions because the Meteor is quick. And then I can place a Mastermind to protect myself. That sounds like a good line of play, so let's do it. My Meteor 2 shall activate. Boom, there's the 2 damage. Then we will Finisher kill. Lightning Elemental. So my deck usually packs a bunch of buff cards, but I don't really need it anymore because if you do notice, I have 5 attack and 5 attack, and I can attack twice. That's 15. Her current life is 15. So just in case, I will place down a Mastermind, which is a trap that negates orders, just in case she has a heal. So if she somehow draws into a heal, she won't be able to play it, because even if she does, it'll get negated by the Mastermind. So end turn, it's the switch, which means I get to go first, which means I have 3 action points to attack thrice, and she should be dead. So this is the strength of my deck. You weren't able to see it in the previous video, but it just goes to show how fast and easy games can be if I'm able to properly attack and kill things without having to risk the randomness. Of course, this is a pretty short video, so I'll probably do another level in this one. But let's see if Kalistar can mount a comeback with some strange heals. Nope, the AI concedes and promptly dies. So that was my victory. No awesome victory music. So I unlocked stage 2 too hard, I unlocked stage 2 challenge, I unlocked the next stage, easy mode, and I unlocked the Pyromancer card. So you notice that the Pyromancer, which is this unit, is actually just the hero version of Kalistar. And so we beat Kalistar. And that was a pretty awesome display of what my deck can do. If you're not very careful, my deck can instantly kill you in the drop of a hat. However, let's talk more about that in the next episode. In the next episode, we will be fighting stage 2-3, and I will be showcasing a new and awesome deck for all of you, so you can see what other strategies you can have in Pixel Tactics Online. Remember that everything you've seen is a closed pre-alpha test, and that the product may change. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget your leader abilities. Good night.